So the first one, the rusty one, is obviously the one I've had for a few months now. It's a Western Railroad Supply Type 1 mechanical crossing bell. Second one, which is the one I just got, is the Western Railroad Supply mechanical crossing bell Type 1 also. And that one is in a lot better shape paint-wise, but they both still operate. It's a lot lighter weight than the older one, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe it's different in a Type 2, Type 1, but they basically follow the same exact guidelines, just the base for the rusty one is a little bit bigger, and that gives it more weight. And last but not least, the third one is a old Union Switch and Signal Company Model 15A mechanical crossing bell. These things are a favorite among signal fans, including myself. They are the first ever railroad crossing bells ever made by Union Switch and Signal Company. Actually, a patent to this design dates back to 1917, so there's a lot of history with these. That one's probably not from 1917, but they quit production of these in the 1960s, so this one's probably 40s, 50s, more so probably around the 50s. Could be earlier than that, though. But they all operate, the new ones operate, they sound amazing. One thing about the Teardrop bell, which is a big one, by the way, it is very heavy, probably over 60 pounds, as compared to the other ones which are around 30 pounds, almost 40 kind of. The Teardrop bell has a deeper tone than most crossing bells, and it sets it apart from most crossing bells, and you can kind of see why it's called a Teardrop bell, just because it's shaped like a drop, and a lot of that has to do with the, it's a rain shield. There's a bigger rain shield which protects the mechanisms, as the other ones have a smaller one. Alright, we'll get these hooked up and running for you guys. I'll show you the insides of them. Here is a view of the back of the crossing bells. And I'll open these up for you and show you them all operating. Here's a quick view of what they look like opened up in the back. So right now I got the power going to the first one, which is my first crossing bell, the one you might have already seen before. Then I'll work my way down and save, in my opinion, the best for last, the Teardrop bell. So, alright, we'll do a bell test one at a time. Alright, I'm going to start up the first one. You can see the inside of the crossing bell. These operate on 6 to 17 volts DC, and right there is where this goes down if you like the magnets, and it makes the bell ring. So when I activate the and then the bell goes off by electromagnetics. Doesn't take a lot of voltage to get these going. That's one of the interesting things about these. Now we're going to go with the second one, the second Western Railroad Supply Type 1 crossing bell. The thing about this one is, it is much louder than the other one. I really like it. It's probably one of the loudest crossing bells I've ever heard in my entire life. So, rings a little bit faster too. It's a real nice bell. Real good, loud sounding bell. Sounds like your average crossing bell. It's really loud too. It's a good attention getter. You can see hooked up the power wires, the positive and negatives, up to the crossing bell. Usually the crossing bells, these would go on, when they're on the crossing signals, there's a wire that runs through here that goes into the base of the crossing. So it goes to the pole to the base of the crossing signal. Anyways, I'll turn this one on and this one, like I said, is really loud. So, alright, now we're going to move on to the Union Switch and Signal Teardrop bell. And last but not least, like I said, the Union Switch and Signal Teardrop bell. This one has probably a little bit of a blockage in here due to all the rust from sitting so long. You see when I hit it, some rust comes out of it. These things are very old, so there's a lot of debris still in it. Once it all gets out, it sounds pretty nice. So I'm going to fire that up. Here is the back view of the teardrop crossing bell. I'm going to fire it up here. And you see it's not as much power is going to it. I'm controlling it down here with a model train transformer. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I love restoring stuff like this, so I'm hopefully planning on gonna work on getting that repainted, take all that rust off and get it all repainted, the first one, and get that all looking a lot better and more presentable. So, alright, thanks for watching.